Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 8, doing our own personal challenge, A Man's Gotta Eat. As always, in which all of our people are cannibals, so they have to eat any human body and only human meat. We can't eat plants otherwise. We can't eat plants otherwise, but we can't hunt like animals or anything like that. And we can only wear clothing made from human hide and or leather. I'm loving this one so much. So, as we saw in the last video, Tarjay is, I'm pretty sure our only person who's in the midst of a mental break. But, okay, mental break soon once again. Tarjay just has, like, all the problems in the world right now. But, lucky for us, I don't think, like, a couple of those are going to go away. Like, cold is going to be situational. Oh, and the darkness. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you guys have been very helpful about telling me in the in the comments. And one of them, I believe I might be getting this wrong, but I think this one was from Bradley Vines, telling me that definitely part of the situation why all of my people are upset is because they don't have lights in their rooms. Anyone would be upset sleeping in a room that's completely dark. So let's go ahead and start getting some lamps down. The unfortunate thing about that, fertilizer pump complete, that is awesome. Let's do machining next then, I think. It's gonna take a bit, not as long as the crypto sleep pods though, so that's nice. It's gonna take a bit, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Then let's put, let's cancel that light up there. And I think for this room, we could put one lamp right there and then the other one right there. I think that'll be good for that. But yeah, so that's definitely a big reason why. Of course, also, as we could see in the thoughts, people are still upset that the prisoner was executed, which annoys me a little bit. Like, I shouldn't be like this, but I'm kind of like, get over it, dudes. He tried to kill us. It gave you food. Speaking of which, okay, this is actually a super, super helpful thing. That was mentioned to me by Terrarian Noobs. Terrarian Noobs was telling me why I actually was not able to cook this meat. And apparently it's because it's fine meals. I was under the impression that level 7 and above, Obamas are cooked, right? I was under the impression that level 7 and above was what is required to cook fine meals. But apparently it's not even level 9, according to all that. So, if we go ahead, create a new one and do it as simple meals, let's put that above as well. Or maybe fine meals should be first, and maybe it's just a thing where, here, let's get rid of this, and let's try putting fine meals first. Because what I want it to be set up as is that fine meals is prioritized more, but maybe if he can't do fine meals, then he will go down to the next, capable task, which of course is the simple meals. So, only human flesh, everything else can be a big ol' ixnay. In the Eversnay, I'll Wiedersehen. I don't know why I'm just saying random, like, phrases in other languages. Actually, the only one that was in a different language was Auf Wiedersehen. Everything else is just gibberish. And there he goes! Okay, Obama's cooking, so that was 100% the problem. Is this food rotted, though? Spoils in 6 days, ingredients, human meat. Most of this stuff is rotting. Some of it spoils before too long. He better not grab any of this food, because of course that's all the rotting stuff. Maybe he just, oh god, he is totally grabbing rotten food. Okay, well, I'm not very happy about that. Hopefully that doesn't mess with our people's mental state. But you know what? Their mental states are going to be messed with to begin with, because they're eating human meat. And of course, so it's a bit of a negative that we're going to start working on all of that food, but it's also a positive. The negative, of course, being in regards to the fact that now people are probably going to get a mental negative stat affiliated with them for eating the human meat. But of course, the positives in all of this is that they are also we are going to be getting rid of that human meat, getting a lot more food supplies that people are going to be able to eat from. And then, of course, beyond that, here, let's actually check his thoughts. Cooked cannibalism, -12, 8 paste, okay, so it actually looks like the only one who is negatively influenced by cooked cannibalism. You didn't... Okay, so cooked cannibalism, that must be the food that they ate. So yeah, now they're gonna get -12s. Oh, that is severe, but that's part of this run. That's part of this run. We're cannibals, so we have to eat it. We have to eat the human meals. So that means that, of course, I'm going to need to be super, super cautious with all of our people. Tarjay, you're urgently hungry. Go get something to eat. The -20 is far worse than the negative for eating human meat. Slept in the cold. This room isn't hot enough for you? It's got 21. Oh my god, okay. See, that's the thing. Maybe I should change it so it's not Celsius, but I really, really want to learn the standards for Celsius temperature, better. But maybe I should change it. How do we go ahead and change that? Because, honestly, you know what? No, I'm not going to change it. I just need to learn it, and this is a good way for the game to learn. Because I'm much more familiar with Fahrenheit, so I'm not entirely sure what is good for the temperature, and maybe we should actually ramp it up a little. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll do it with all the heaters, because that actually was something that was recommended to me by commenter Bradley Vine, so I mentioned previously. So hopefully that means people shouldn't be cold anymore. I think we definitely do need to keep a good eye on Tarjay. Cold, slept in the cold, slept on the ground, so we need to get Tarjay a new bed super quick. I really don't like having people sleep in, the dining hall, but honestly, at this point, that might be a good enough idea to get that in the works. Wow, the slate. So the crematorium now is differently colored based on what different blocks you build it with. That's pretty cool. Nice to see that the crematorium has gotten a little bit of a change to it. That's always interesting. So let's go ahead and go to furniture, grab ourselves the steel beds once again. We will do another oh no. Okay, we're gonna do granite then. I don't think it really matters what resource we use. That's granite? I thought granite was the black one. The dark one. I mean, granted, isn't that granite? That's slate. Oh. So maybe we should use slate then, because I think we have plenty of slate. Yeah, slate blocks. That one's apparently, yeah, it's only 25 slate blocks. Okay, cool. So let's get that in the works. I think we're actually going to have Tarjay work on that because we need Tarjay's bed up and running so Tarjay can actually sleep on it when Tarjay feels the need. But also, more importantly than that, we just need it done for Tarjay in general, because otherwise, Tarjay is probably going to be at increased risk of mental break problems in the future. A group of dudes have arrived again. That's a bit unfortunate. They are going to prepare for a defense, though, so that's nice at least. Why'd the map put me right there? They're down below. There's still only 3 of them. They are rather equipped. Actually, one of them only has a shiv, other one has a shotgun, other one has an Uzi, and they actually don't seem to have quite as... Yeah, they don't have all that good gear. One of them does actually have an armored vest, which is annoying, but 3 dudes, I think we'll be able to handle them perfectly okay. I think it's time, then, for one of our dudes to get equipped with a knife. I still don't know where that M16 is. That sucks so much. I guess it was just, like, somehow obliterated off the face of the map? I don't know how that would happen, though. What the hell happened to that thing? Whatever, it doesn't matter. There's our dude with the shiv. Tarjay, how good are you with melee? It's probably best if we're planning to go ahead and use melee attacks to just go ahead and use... It wasn't Febby, right? Was it Febby? It totally was Febby. But I want Febby to still be equipped with the, L15. You know what? It might be best just to go ahead and have Luigi swap then. Seeing as Luigi is the one with the pistol anyways. Let's get Luigi equipped with that. That's 2 melee weapons for us. Then we also have a shotgun if we want to use that, and then also a machine gun. But I think actually, to be completely honest, the weapons that we have at hand are probably going to be more than enough. Who is our main crafter? Because we need crafting work to be done. Everyone. Everyone is a crafter. So, let's have Febby do it. Sewing area, working on the plants. I don't think that's gonna be all that important right now. Cannot haul limestone chunk. No. What the hell? Do we not have bills going? Make stone blocks. Why is that red? Like it can't be done. Make stone blocks. Config. All stone. Why is that one red? Oh, because I completed the task. I forgot to make it endless. Oh, that is silly mistakes on my part. That should not be done. Luckily, though, of course, that actually, it's not like that was done at an incredibly harmful point. So, we should be perfectly fine, regardless of the mistake. Just means we could have gotten that bed built a little bit sooner. And, aw, the beds actually look exactly the same once they're finished being built? That that makes me a little sad. We detected a cargo cluster. Nice silver, that's always good for us. Might as well select all of that to be hauled because all of that is some damn good materials. They have actually started their assaults as well, so let's go ahead and get everyone ready for combat. So I think just putting them right there will be a good spot if we're going to utilize them all for melee. Although, as we have seen before, sometimes they choose to separate. So let's actually go ahead and put everyone indoors. So far, that's a good sign. They are separating. So, I don't even know where those... No, now they're coming back. Ah, curse you fools. Curse you foolish fools. Now we have fire to deal with. Okay. Let's get Tarjay to go ahead and deal with that. Already fighting fire. Okay, good work, Tarjay. Especially since Tarjay is one who is not in the best position in regards to mental health. So everyone will go down, start... Oh my god, of course Tarjay is going about it that way. Get back inside! Everything needs to be slowed down super big time. Okay, go, 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 go. That's one of them down. We could just go ahead and shoot, but I think I prefer melee attacking. Although... it kind of looks like they're already trying to flee. So let's move Tarjay right there. That'll be a good spot for Tarjay. That person is at least backing up. So let's go ahead and actually equip the Uzi instead. Move Luigi back, and then we'll just have them shoot. Because that person's going away super far. So then what is up with you, Tarjay? Why are you so upset? Very tired? I hate you so much. Target practice is like, has had so many problems. Okay, final one is dead. That means we draft everyone once again. I don't know why I undrafted them. Move them up like that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes! Okay, that was gonna miss no matter what anyways, but that brought us, that was a safe move because that quickly brought our characters into a location where he would not be able to shoot them without moving once again. Tarjay, put out that fire, and then you can get all the sleep in the world, Tarjay. You can go to sleep, dreamy land, or sweet dreamy land. Here. Oh no, they're still fighting? That sucks. Tarjay, I would much rather have you go to sleep than put out a fire. Okay, that dude's down. That means we draft Tarjay, so Tarjay will no longer do that. Obama, you extinguish the fire, and then Tarjay, go get some sleep. We have a slave trader. We could go ahead and sell this new guy that we want, but... can we sell slaves in this run? That's something that I did not consider, to be completely honest. This guy's got a lot of wounds, not very, very, heavily impacting ones, though, especially seeing as he, was a melee fighter for the most part. We got some medicine, that's super good. Colonist needs treatment, so our dudes are hurt. That's a bit unfortunate, but you know what? We got a lot of resources from all that. Did that guy really just... No, the door... Okay, the door's still there. For some reason, I thought the door was actually fully destroyed. Is that not Tarjay's bed? This is Tarjay's bed. Set as owned. I don't know why I forgot how to do that. Assign. Tarjay, sleep. Sleep so we don't lose you, you silly, silly, silly person. Okay, so in the meantime, this is now ready to be set as prisoner, so let's go ahead and do that. Is it still? Yeah, it's still Tarjay. Okay, cool. So Luigi needs help. We definitely have doctors besides Luigi, but Luigi is our main doctor, so that's a bit unfortunate. But Febia or Obama will be able to help with that. I think Luigi might be the only one who's hurt, so that's actually pretty freaking cool for us. Let's go ahead. Oh, that was the hair there. Let's mark for that surgeon to be picked up. Do we want this colonist? I think it's about time we start trying to recruit people again. I think this actually has become permanent movement, but the wounds aren't permanent, though. Yeah, the wounds aren't permanent, so I don't think that's permanent. I think, I guess poor is just like a slightly, faded color than weakened, which would make a lot of sense, seeing as poor is a more critical state. No, Obama, you can put him down. We don't want you doing that yet. Go capture Yi first. Ye of little faith shall join our colony before too long. And then this will be set as medical because we're definitely going to... Is it no. Yeah, set as medical. Because we definitely need to heal this person. So try to recruit, get some medicine, friendly chat, and then we're gonna be right on into business with trying to recruit people again. Should actually check this person's stats though, because there is the slave trader, so we could sell him right off the bat. Hey, he's already a nudist. That means we have to have him as part of the colony. Enjoys the feeling of freedom that comes from being nude. He can handle clothing, but will be happier without it. Dumb labor, caring, social. This is a really bad colonist all in all, but 7 shooting is okay, and the passion for it definitely helps. Really wish the dumb, for being incapable of 2 things, also being incapable of dumb labor is really bad. But you know what? We can make him a grower, so that might be okay. So we'll go ahead and try to recruit that dude. We're not gonna sell him. In the meantime, Obama, you can eat first, my good old buddy, pal, old friend. Okay. Tarjay has gone crazy. It's not like I didn't expect that, to be completely honest. Tarjay has been kind of in a mental haze state for quite some time now. And has very clearly been like a kind of unstable member of the colony, to say the least. So let's put that there. We should probably get a heater in there if that is going to continue to be our main prisoner room. So let's place that right there. Then in the meantime, since that bed is going for us, let's go ahead and have Obama get to work on food, while Febby can capture target practice. Target practice is wandering around in a haze. Febby, capture him. Capture the Tarjay! I mean, Tarjay is still chilling with us. I don't know why I can't right-click to try to capture Tarjay. I guess, when they're wandering in the haze, I thought that's the one where you could just grab them and arrest them like that. I thought you didn't have to beat him up when that happens. Oh, duh, I have to draft the colonist first. That was silly. Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab Tarjay. Tarjay's joining us once again. Whether or not it takes some recruiting to do, that'll be perfectly okay. Still suffering from hypothermia, but she is indoors now, and this room is actually pretty warm, everything considered, at least compared to other places. So, warmer than I would think it would be, but it is indoors. Oh, shoot, that's snow! Okay. Yeah, the heaters are going to be even more important now. I was not expecting that snow would start occurring this early on, but good to know, to say the least. That's going to make things quite a bit more scary, for sure. Because not only is the weather going to be getting colder, because duh, it's the snow, but now, especially since our people don't have any cloth, it's going to be quite a tricky situation for all this. You know what, Luigi? You can go ahead and strip him, because he's gonna be happier without that clothing, so that'll be good for us in that regards. Human leather, 25. We have more. We have a lot more. Where's the rest of our human leather? There's just an extra 20 right there. Am I just not seeing it? Oh god, where's our human leather? Unless we were able to make a human parka. That's a cloth parka. Where's our human leather? Oh my god, I'm starting to get in a little bit of a panic about that. That's really, really bad. We cannot afford to lose that stuff. Where did it go? Especially seeing as winter is... Oh, well, the snow did stop. So that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. But still, I'm really worried about that. What is up with this parka? Is it made from human hide? Thick parka... Warm and even... No, this totally isn't, because this is the one that we got from killing a dude, and it's called cloth. Where did a lot of our human leather go? Well, I'm not happy about that in the least. Don't really fully understand what went on there. That's another cloth parka, and that's from the dude who just died, so clearly that's not human, that's cloth. Synthereed, cloth. I don't know what happened. Oh, I already did, okay, I didn't know I actually did the ship one. So let's continue on with that work there. I'm super confused right now. Human leather, 25. Whatever. We're not dealing with any more of that. I'm pretty sure the trade ship... Oh no, the slave trader is still here. So let's actually go ahead and see if they'll go ahead and buy stuff. They will buy wood, will buy slate. They can't sell us human leather. There's only 25 listed right there, which means there's only 25 in that spot down below. They are buying pistols, but we don't want to sell any. We will buy medicine, though. Oh, human leather t-shirts. Okay, so we made a human leather t-shirt then. Okay, so that makes me happy. I thought I canceled that. Whatever, that's at least good that we do have a piece of cloth now. So we'll be able to give that to someone, and that makes me feel much more secure about all that. They do have a bionic eye. I would like to get that, but we don't have the cash to buy it. So let's go ahead and medicine is probably more important. So let's buy them out completely for medicine. They're buying it for super pricey prices, which is like the dumbest thing I've ever said. But you know what? Who cares? So, but we'll just have to deal with it. Getting 11 extra medicine is going to make me feel a lot more secure in general, especially seeing as we only actually had 5 at this moment. Oh, there's more up there. So we actually had 6. So that brings us to, with the addition of 11, that brings us to 17. Not as good as it could be, but could also be a hell of a lot worse. So I'm not sure who's going to be the best person to give the clothing to. I think it should probably be Febby, since Febby is our best unit in regards to combat. So let's go ahead and plan for that. We'll go ahead, grab that shirt. It's not going to be nearly as good as the parkas for heating our dudes, but it'll be better than nothing, to say the least. And there we go, our first piece of human cloth. So let's actually go ahead and check the information on this thing. I want to see heating. Flammability 100%, blah, 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 minimum okay, offsets when equipped, minus, so minimum comfort temperature is probably increased. Offsets when equipped, minus 3 degrees Celsius. Wait, so now I want to drop that temporarily. Make it so it can be equipped again. And then I want to, oh, no, duh. That was actually, that was, the item specifically. So that number, no matter what, I would have seen that. So negative, minimum comfort temperature, minus 3 degrees Celsius. I don't understand what that means. Does that make it better or worse for us? I mean, minimum comfortable temperature. Below this temperature, characters will be unhappy. Significantly below this temperature, they will develop hypothermia and frostbite and eventually die. I think that means it's better. I mean, it's an article of clothing, so it should be much better than just base value no matter what. So I shouldn't complain about any of that. In the meantime, then, we definitely should get our next shirts going. I don't know if we do have enough for anyone to work on that. Trying to right-click that actually does not work. Let's double-check our bills. Okay, so I didn't make either of those infinite, but I'm not sure if I want those to be infinite. You know what, we'll do them forever. We'll do them forever. And we'll put the shirt one above, which means I need to close that, move you right up there. No! Reconfig you. Let's do that. You know what, no. It's such a hard choice. Whatever, we'll just do it forever. That just means I need to keep a better eye on it, to be completely honest. So let's actually handle that one the same way while we'll work on the parkas first. But no matter what, they're gonna craft the parkas before they craft anything else because, I mean the shirts before they craft the parkas because we have more shirts than we do have parkas. I'm not sure. Febby's the one who's having mental instability now. It's definitely because he ate cannibal meat. He is also cold despite us giving him additional clothing, but that just goes to show how cold things are going to be getting outside. So we really need to keep a good eye on all of that. We are super low on power right now. I think we definitely need to worry about base construction because and expanding over to this geothermal generator, which is gonna make things a little bit weird because if we do that, that might block off that way. So then the only way that the enemies will be able to get to us will either be landing in, flying in by our base, or going the long route down below, and entering our base by going through this passage. I will say, that would be really nice, because that would greatly increase the amount of time that it's going to take our enemies to be able to get to us to, try to attack us or anything like that. How much, oh shoot, we've got so much stone and stuff like that. We're building basically every, wall now entirely out of stone. So what was the darkest one? I believe that one's the darkest. I wish I could tell, by clicking on it. It's probably right here. Yeah, it's right there. So that's slate. We have the most slate. I don't know if there's slate that's granite. I don't think we have any slate labeled to be hauled anywhere. So slate might not actually be the greatest idea to start construction work with. But I also don't see much of a reason why not to start using slate. So let's go ahead and plan on doing that. We're gonna put additional rooms now. We're going to put probably one more room right about there. And then we could get our geothermal generator room going. So that means that there's gonna be 2 rooms right here. They'll probably separate later on. Or I'll separate them later on in some kind of awkward way. And that will be our geothermal generator room. Probably should have that wall go like that far out. I think that would look much better, to say the least. And then now let's go ahead and get our people to start on building. Geothermal generator, probably best to get that thing down super quickly as well. That'll be super good for us. Having 2 of those going and the wind turbines, I think will mean that we shouldn't have to worry about power for a long, long while. We haven't used all the steel for that thing though, so we actually may indeed be running quite low on steel. Oh, I was just gonna say we could mine out this spot right there, but I don't want to do that. I want to mine that out so we could get to that location much more quickly. But I also don't, because that's gonna open up that area for enemies to come through to try to get to us, and that's not a good thing for us right now. So let's actually go ahead and select right there and cancel that. We'll put a door right there eventually, and probably put a door right there eventually as well. I don't know what's gonna go into this room. It's probably just going to be a living quarters, at least. Sooner rather than later, it's probably going to end up becoming a living quarters. We desperately do need more steel, though. So that's, of course, gonna be a big thing for us to prioritize. Sucky thing about our base's location is that there's much more silver in the surrounding area than any metal. Or steel, of course, as it is called now. Okay, so there's some compacted steel. I think that might be the closest bunch, unless there's some in the mountain here. No, there's gold, but no steel. Oh, that is a major, major bummer. It's bummeracious, dude. But I think that's what we're going to have to deal with. So let's get started on mining all that out. We have a solar eclipse. Causes us no issues right now, despite cold weather, actually. And that is actually quite a negative for our people, because they're probably going to become quite substantially colder for a longer period, because we're essentially elongating the night then, due to the solar eclipse. But anyways, I want to continue saying some things that you guys were mentioning in the comments and were super, super helpful to me, to say the least. Orion Colonist, Orion Prime came up with a really, really, really cool idea, or at least another thing that I think is really cool, regarding the, do we have them ready to be built? No, we don't. Okay, so it's probably what we're researching right now. Yeah, the Crypto Sleep caskets. Oh, wait, what? No. Allow colonist caskets, which can be living slate for suspended animation. Oh! So you're at, okay, so those are actually part of the spaceships. So basically what's changed with that is now that you can actually research it without, actually having the spaceships finished. And I guess along with that, it does have more additional uses. But one thing that Orion Prime was saying that you could use those cryptopods for, which I thought would be very, very interesting, or at least it was his hypothesis of what you might be able to use them for, which is basically, say you ran out of medicine and you have an injured colonist, and one who is injured in a very, very bad way. Like maybe they got a wound that you really, really do not want to become permanent, because it is like a severe wound or something like that, something that would greatly impede the colonist's ability to function well. God, we're gonna have hypothermia all over the place, and I think the heaters are at a pretty good heat right now. I think it's just that we're stuck in this like eternal night. That is super rough. When Obama wakes up, we'll go ahead and use him to start working on the geothermal generator in there. But basically what Orion Prime was saying, or hypothesizing, I had a total lisp with saying that. Hypothesizing, was that basically, if that was the case, if you want, you could put them into suspended animation in the cryosleep pod, and theoretically then their wound would also be put in a suspended suspended animation as well. So per se, you would not need to worry about the person freezing to death or anything. Oh, of course, our prisoners are gonna get super negatives because they're because they're becoming cannibals. Why'd you put on your shirt, buddy? I know I'm not in control of you, but I thought you preferred being a nudist. I thought you preferred it, and you guys are in a pretty decently warmed up room. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't know, guys. Tell me in the comments right now, for degrees Celsius, what is like a good temperature to be in? What is the average good temperature? I was trying to see what actually is like the default, because yeah, that's just draw pistol. I actually was in my free time. Oh, that's what we got clicked. We got click on Luigi right there. I think it totally will say, because I was actually trying to find where it would say what is like the warmest that these colonists. There we go. Maximum comfort for temperature, for heat. 31 minimum comfort temperature there. Okay, so I actually think that indeed 20 was probably the best, although maximum is 30. So maybe it's good to keep it at the max. I don't know. You guys will have to communicate with me well about that, because my idea for keeping it at 30 is to balance out when they come back inside from the cold. Because if it's 30, I would imagine that they would get heated, or become warm faster than they would if it was per se 20. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't really understand how heat works in the world in general, so mysterious blight destroyed our crops. That's a little bit unfortunate. Honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. Looks like we did actually have some form of a cold snap, seeing as all the a lot of the bushes are actually dead. But oh, of course that's unowned, because we actually... Then we should definitely actually sell the bed right in there, because we don't want Febby living in there anymore. We want Febby to have a nice bed. And there's actually 2 that Febby could choose to occupy, seeing as we technically only have 3 colonists right now. An exotic goods trader, awesome. Who is our main warden? Obama. That sucks! If Obama's number 2 for main warden, then that probably means we should make him a 1 then. That almost certainly means that, Tarjay was our social person. That's really bad, to have the social person go cuckoo crazy. Awesome, we can finally sell our clothing, and the Syntha Red is actually selling for a ton! So that's really cool for us. There goes the cloth parka. They actually go for a lot as well. We could also sell that. Doomsday rocket launcher! Doomsday rocket launcher! We need that. We need that. We totally need that. Ooh, look at all the sculptures. That's nice. Super duper pretty, yo. Okay. We need the Doomsday. We can't afford it, which is the biggest butts scenario of all time. Correct? Oh, the silver actually needs to be placed in the thing. Okay then, here's what we're doing, and we're doing it quick, because I want that Doomsday rocket launcher. What we're going to do, honestly, actually, that much right there might bring us to enough. The good thing about buying this thing is that means it's going to give us a lot more cash, to say the least. Prioritize constructing that, bro. I would much rather have that thing finished before... Oh, well, actually, it is just on the construction process. Then there's no reason to build that right away. So let's actually get Obama to stop doing that. We'll have him go ahead right off the bat. Obama is not a hauler. Oh, we need someone else to do it. Febby, you could stop doing that. I appreciate it super, super, super much. But I would much rather have you get to work on that. Do we not have a miner either? Okay, we do have a miner. It's Luigi. Luigi's the other miner. I thought we did have 2 people who did mining work. So then, Febby, one more time, go ahead and do that. Although Obama was the warden. You know what? That's okay. Febby will just do that, then Febby can get some sleep. Can we afford it yet? We can! We can! Doomsday rocket launcher! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! Okay. Why did we get wood? Wait, what just happened? What just happened? Why did we get wood? Why did we get wood? I don't want wood. Where's our Doomsday rocket launcher? Doomsday rocket launcher! It's right there! It's right there under the wind turbine! Oh, I am super hyped up, guys! I'm like a giddy little girl going to the ball. I am so excited. Okay, well, finishing it off, last comments that I really want to mention. It's unfortunate that we didn't get started on this in this video, but luckily I don't think this one actually was an incredible priority. At this point, that's frozen? Okay. Okay, we have a serious problem with heat then. Because clearly the heaters do not provide heat in nearly as much of a radius as I would like them to. That sucks. So we need to get more heaters next time. Hopefully I'll remember that. I'm actually going to jot that down in my notes. Really quick. Heaters! In giant letters. Alright, well, anyways, I think that's going to be it for this video. I can't wait to use the Doomsday rocket launcher. We are giving that to Febby for sure, because we want him to get all the hits in the world. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time!